Welcome back, guys. We are playing the Town of Light. Let's see. What was I trying to do here? I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see. So the last time we played, a bunch of new rooms unlocked. So what's this? This looks new too.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
We were just there, were we not? Yeah, she was like right here. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing? Oh, he's getting a shot of something.
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders. I only obeyed orders. Charlotte's gone away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us. Even obeyed orders. Leave us alone. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad, Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Dude, I don't want to go in there. Help. Help me. What the hell are they doing to me? Jesus. So I love how they're all just staring at me. some shock therapy done. Yep.
What was that doctor writing, sitting at his desk?
Desk? Oh, there's a... Jesus, that like blends right in with the window light, man. Holy cow.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th, tied to bed for 15 days.
Jesus.
High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words. Laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
Yeah, they're just a figment of my imagination. What reality are we referring to? Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. Actually, I like that one.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Prostitution? No one would have ever believed a lunatic, let alone a lunatic who lives in the worst sort of sin. Could such a person ever have been subject to sexual violence? Certainly not. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they succeeded. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
See, it was the only treatment they could try. There were so many of you. What could they do to manage that hell when there were so few of them? The ends always justify the means for those who wield power. I always like that quote. The ends justify the means. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. I like that quote.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully.
Perhaps it doesn't refer to Renée, at least not Renée. At least not that Renée. Yes, all well planned, the institution had to protect itself. Why hide? I don't think we were afraid of you. You were worthless for everyone. So yeah, it was actually one of those doctors came in and abused Renée, so I think it's the institution was writing all this to protect itself, honestly. Yeah, I think that was the right choice.
June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
See, human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. The people who were here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived. How can you judge? God knows how much suffering they spared you. Let's see, no contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening. I think I'm gonna go with A for this option.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Okay, so this is actually really interesting now. I'm trying to figure out if us as Renée, are we really insane? Are we just imagining all this? Or did it really happen and the hospital is just covering everything up? So we gotta find Amara's
We can look
stuff.
for her things in the storeroom containing the bundles of the patient's belongings on the upper floor.
Wait, I think I'm on the upper floor. I thought that room was like down here. Yeah. You know, for this asylum being only 2 floors, I sure the hell get lost a lot. I know that. This was like the storage room, right? Yeah. This was all the... So is there like a aura? Anything in there? those tags say Amara? Wait, what? Oh, it just automatically directed me over here. Those letters.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain.
So we. Okay.
Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
Okay, so we're not insane, so that at least solves that.
March 12th,
Unless we're hallucinating this.
1938. The young girl Renée arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her. Because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renée barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes and ears.
Oh, interesting.
Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renée. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. They keep you
That poor
trapped here.
girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. That's why they wanted to make her disappear from my life. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward.
Yeah, looks like about size 5. Yeah, got him. What's this? I don't want the shoe.
Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed?
It's like, well, when they're shocking your brain, it's understandable. It's not really your fault, you know. Is there anything else I can click on?
Let's look for signs of the nurse in the nurse's room on the upper floor.
The nurse's room?
She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renée was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renée couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
The pavilion? I don't even know where that is. I guess it's outside. Is that what she said? Was a different pavilion nearby. Let's follow the signs. Follow the signs? I'm supposed to take, I don't know, elevators. I don't know if I'm supposed to take the elevator or just walk downstairs. I'm looking for the signs. Where are the signs? I keep getting out that way. That's locked. Is there another door this way? Oh, wait, does that look open down there? Ah, here we go. The pavilion? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This is probably the complete wrong way, but who knows. These are all just stone, like. The pavilion. I'm not really sure what they're talking about. Because this was closed off down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything this way. They talking about coming in here? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm on the greenhouse. What? Well, I thought I was onto something, but... Let's follow the signs. Is there like anything here? No. This is when I really wish this game had a run option. It'd be so much easier to like find stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Because this way doesn't even go anywhere, right? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what's this? This is now open. Like, this wasn't here before, right? Let's see, what's this way? Yeah, I definitely don't recall this being open before, so... Where do I go? What does this say? Oh, wait. That's the place I'm trying to find, right? It was a different pavilion nearby. Let's follow the signs. So does it want me to go this way? I don't see anything off over there. There's gotta be something up here. Okay, yeah, we're going the right way. Is that a whole nother hospital up there? Oh man. Let me see what this is. It's like a whole different section of the hospital I gotta now go through, maybe. It's like, this has gotta be the other pavilion she was talking about. there's something in there too. Well, which one do I go in? I don't know. Let me just circle around this one for the time being. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be in. This game just got immensely bigger, so can I go in here? Okay. Well, there's nothing down here, so I'm assuming I'm supposed to go in this one here, but I want to circle around the other way just to make sure there's no notes or anything. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go in that one. What's this? Oh, I thought there was like a whole other area down there too. I'm like, come on now. Yeah, is this blocked off? Okay. So, like, any clues or anything? Okay, so I gotta go back to this one. And I wonder if this one unlocks too at some point.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renée. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frightened me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
Wait, what? Who's that? Alright guys, now on chapter 12, I think I'm gonna call it quits for right now. So it looks like there was one good nurse in this whole entire asylum, so I don't know, curious to see how this story continues on, but for now, stay charming, conspirators. We'll see you in the next one.